Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proktor. You know, if you're like most people that are sitting at this point after they've watched The Secret for the first time, they've gone through the movie, you're probably experiencing a bit of frustration thinking, how could I learn that? Well, come here. Just come a little closer. If you'd like to know what I know, I want to teach it to you. Does that sound strange? It's not. I want to share with you what I have learned. Everyone on that movie wants to share what they know. That's why they're living the way they're living. Let me take you back. A little over 10 years ago, I was in a hotel in Toronto. A man by the name of Bob Proktor came up and spoke to me. I was on my way to a convention. I was speaking at the convention in the hotel in Toronto. And this man came over. I did not know him, but he knew me. He had been in a series of programs that I had taught, so he knew what I did. And he said, Bob, I want to talk to you. He said, I belong to an organization that really believes everything you teach and wants to share it with everyone in their organization. He said, I think you could help this organization, and I think you want to if you knew what they were doing. So the two of us sat down and he started to talk. And he pointed out how this company had 5 pillars of health, where they wanted everyone to become a whole person, to develop the whole side of themselves, everything. And he said, it's an incredible organization. And you know, as strange as it is, you can earn as much money as you want in this. Now, he had my attention, because there's very few places where you can do that. You see, I have studied money for the last 45 years. School does not teach people how to earn money. I love teaching people how to earn money. But let me get this straight first. Money is used for just 2 things. One, it's to make you comfortable. And the more comfortable you are, the more creative you can become. And the second one, it's to enable you to extend the service that you render far beyond your own presence. You can't take it with you, and you can never own it. It's been clearly stated, everything we own at the time of our death is going to belong to someone else. So it's what we do with what we've got that's going to make the difference. Well, that's what this organization is all about. The company is called Nikan. And I became associated with them. I do not get paid 5 cents. They never have paid me, and they're not going to pay me because I won't take it. I have spoken. I've gone to speak at their conventions on my own nickel. Pay my own way. Now, think for a moment. If you would like to earn more money, if you really want to learn how to earn more money, you've got to get into a different philosophy than the one you're operating with. And you also need a vehicle. I learned that a long time ago. See, I found a vehicle, and I got into a philosophy. I just didn't know what I had done. I went from $4,000 to over $1 million a year. I've earned millions of dollars, but I didn't know what I had done. I have spent 45 years studying what happened to Bob, what changed him. No formal education, no business experience. Took off like a rocket. I started to study this program way back in 1961. Earl Nightingale wrote the program. So when I decided I was going to do work with the Nikan organization, I went to the Nightingale Kona Corporation, and I asked them, and we put together this program. It's customized for Nikan. And I use this to coach people in this organization to learn to live, think, and live like all the people in that movie are talking. It's quite incredible. Think of this for a moment. I was born and raised in North America. And all across North America and in Europe, we have had the very rich and we've had the very poor. There's been extreme wealth and there's been extreme poverty. But there's a large group of people in the middle. Well, do you know our world is shifting? It's changing. Our world is changing so fast it would make your head spin. And do you know what's disappearing? The middle class. And do you know where it's reappearing? In Asia. In parts of Asia where there was just the very wealthy and the very poor and there wasn't any middle class. Now, I don't know where you sit, but I do know this. If you want to live a full life, you're going to have to get information that you probably haven't got. School does not teach this information. I teach it. There's a number of people that teach it. I've got license to brag about all of it. None of it's mine. I have studied this information for years. There's been 2 things, Lead the Field and The Science of Getting Rich, that have really impacted my life. And I teach the Science of Getting Rich seminars. This really teaches you about money. And he can give you the vehicle to earn as much as you want. There's no limit to what you can earn. You've got the vehicle, but you've got to have the philosophy. You've got to shift the paradigm. We've got a conditioned way of living. We already know how to do better than we're doing. We don't know why we're not doing it. Well, I'll teach you. If you really want to win, understand this. The people that invited you to view The Secret are friends of mine. They're associates of mine. If you would like to become an associate of mine, if you'd like to be a friend of mine, I sure would like to be a friend of yours. I would take great joy out of sharing with you the information I've got. Now, if you've got a strong urge to learn the information I've got, let's come together. Make a decision and make it now. Napoleon Hill pointed out in Think and Grow Rich that successful people all make decisions very fast and they change them very slow if and when they change them at all. He said people that aren't successful take a long time to make a decision and then they change them very quick. Don't even look sideways. Don't ask anyone what they think you should do. I want you to begin to follow one of the very first rules for living the good life, and that's follow the feeling within. Listen to the quiet voice within. And if you've got an urge to learn what we've been talking about on The Secret, if you believe that I can share it with you, talk to the person that invited you, because I would love to. I want to leave you with a little poem. It said, if I knew you, and if you knew me, and if both of us could clearly see with an inner sight divine the meaning of your heart and mine, I'm sure we'd differ less. We'd clasp our hands in friendliness, and I'm certain we'd pleasantly agree. If I knew you, and you knew me. Come on a little closer, and I will too. And let's get together and learn this. And you can live the life that everyone in The Secret has been talking about. It's the way God meant us to live. This is Bob Proctor. Thank you.